Hello everybody, welcome back to YuberCraft Season 3. A lot of stuff has changed since last episode, and I will explain that in a second. Right, Buck, we gotta love Buck in the background. But first off, we're gonna start off with going to get a horsey. We got a saddle and a golden horse armor that I got from a dungeon, which I actually will show you guys later. I was gonna show Jade and get everything on camera, but it's fine. If you guys don't know who Jade is, I'll explain that later too, because that's part of that thing over there. I like Corsi. This is annoying. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love it. Do it. No, love me. You better do it. Oh, this horse is stubborn. Finally took it long enough. Okay, let's go, horsey. Okay, we're gonna head over here to the big cobblestone thingy in the sky that you guys are probably like, what is that? I'm gonna explain that. Also, well, this one. I'm gonna explain how I got some of this stuff as well. And some other news, Jordan has moved out because of that. And, yeah. So, let me explain on how this all happened. So, I'm building my base, right? I want to build my base out of gray concrete. Now, to make gray concrete, you need white dye and black dye. White dye, bone meal. You get bone meal, bones, of course. And how do you get black dye? Wither roses? No. Or squids. So, your boy, and with help of Queen or Jade, whatever you want to call her, she's a girl from Aspirant. She's a part of YuberCraft. We made a squid farm. So you're probably like, why do you need that? What is this thing? Well, that is if I go up here to make a squid farm, it's actually kind of difficult. Well, actually, to be honest, it's not difficult. You just need a lot of patience. Mostly, you pick. You need to F3. You need to find a river. So, river. And you pretty much need to map out where you want your squid farm to go. Ours is 40 blocks length and 9 wide. 9 is probably the best way to do with wide. You can go as long as you want, though. Then you pick your AFK spot, which is up here, but it also works if you're down there. And then you have to go 128 blocks each direction. And you have to fill up every river/ocean that there is within that radius. So, we filled in the river over here. We filled in the... Come on. Trying to die on the process. There's actually a little part of river over here. We filled in that little big piece of river. Somehow that's a river. I'm not going to question it. We filled in this part of the river. Right there goes into a plains and a forest, so we didn't have to fill that in. We filled in this part of the river down here. And we filled in that part of the ocean over there. And we do have to go all the way down, so we had to go all the way down. We had to fill it all the way up. Can't leave any holes for squid to spawn. And then we filled up a little bit over there. And then we also... Oh, that reminds me. We have 2 turtles. Jade was breeding turtles, so we have turtle eggs. Ooh, one's about to hatch. I mean, it's going to be a little bit. Every time we get one to hatch, I accidentally step on it, so I'm going to stay away from them. But yeah, we had to fill in this part of the ocean too, and it was kind of deep. But after 2 days of working, not 2 Minecraft days, probably about 20 Minecraft days, it took us at least 16 hours to fill in all this. Because we started at 7 a.m. and then ended around like midnight or something like that one day. And then the next day we actually built the squid farm. And we were like, wait. And then the squid farm wasn't working, so then we came back today. So I guess in total it was around 3 days of work. But you said you need patience because you need to fill in all that. If you just pick an area where it's just like a little like bit of river and there's nothing around, then I mean you don't gotta do it. But then you have to dig down to level 45, which we did, and build your squid farm. We only built 2. We were supposed to build 3, but we did the thing wrong. We build 2, and then you go down another 15 blocks, and you so they can drop down there. So they drop, and then collection system down here. This took Jade a couple, like probably about an hour, because it didn't want to work. But we have some squid ink. I definitely have plenty now. She's also going to be using it. I'll be selling squid ink, so if you're part of the server and you need some ink, come to me or Jade and we will sell you some ink. But yeah, that's the squid farm done. After 3 days of work, oh my Jesus. Now we have to work on a bone meal farm, so we need to work on a skeleton farm. Now, there's 2 ways you can make a skeleton farm in 1.16. Either you get a dungeon, if you're lucky, in the overworld, or you go to the nether and make a skeleton farm in the nether, since now they spawn in the nether with the soul sand biomes or whatever it is. So that's what me and Jade were going to do. But then I went mining and I found a dungeon. But before I do anything else, also I'd love to point out I got all that stuff on footage, like us building all of that. I got that on footage, but when I put it in the editor, even when I sped it up, because I can only sped it up times 600. Whoa, lag. Whenever I sped it up times 600, the video is still at like 54 minutes. I'm like, you know what? No. So I was like, okay, I'll just explain it to you instead. So this is my base. It's slowly coming together. I got 2 towers and then the main base part right here. And then of course we have all our farms and stuff, nether portal. Jordan's house is now my storage room, so I went ahead and did all this. We did have 25,000 cobblestone, and we went back down to 0, but now I have 11.4 again because of, we had to fill in all that ocean. And we thought, well, we have a lot of cobble, and we used every single bit of it. We actually ran out of cobble, so we had to go to Jade's house, and she had to get some of hers. So now I'm going to head down to the mine, because I want to show you guys where I found the thing. I'll also explain what that is over there in a second, because I'm actually going to be doing that here in a little bit. But if we go down here, I'll probably show you guys a little bit of what we did. Not very much though, because I'm not showing you guys 54 minutes of it. I mean, altogether, like I said, it was like 16 hours of work. But anyways, this is my mine down here. I also have one in the nether. If we go down this way, I was just mining. I've already found a zombie spawner, a spider spawner, and now I have found a skeleton spawner, which actually really works because we need a skeleton spawner for what we need. So we're going to be working on this when Jade gets on later. She actually had to do police training in the ARP server, so she said she will be on later. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple of the clips that we did, or actually a couple clips of the clips that I got of us building that squid farm and me building my base. So yeah, this is the semi-automatic concrete farm that we have. So really what you do is you take 10 powder. Jade made this, thank you Jade for this. You put it in your offhand and you right click, left click. And you just sit here the whole time and just do this. And then it'll put the concrete in there. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a little bit here. I'm actually going to go to bed right now. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on for the next little bit. Because I got at least 9 stacks of concrete powder. And then we can start building the base a little bit more. How'd you get out? Oh, you used the dang pressure plate, you smart horse. Fine. Am I going to have to tie you up in there? Okay. You asked for it. You're the one that said you wanted to yeet yourself out of here. Where are my leads? Right there. I'm just blind. What the? Horsey, how did you do that? My horse is a magician. My horse can go through walls. That's not supposed to happen usually. I don't think horses are supposed to go through walls. So maybe he didn't even use the doors. Maybe he just walked out. Okay, well my horse is broken. Anyways, we'll go back to doing other stuff. So, Jade, when we found the skeleton spawner, and Jade started working on it. She had to get off for the night, but yeah, she's pretty much my neighbor now. She's helping me with all this stuff. I want to thank her so much for all the work that she's been putting in. But yeah, she started to work on the skeleton spawner. If we actually run back up to the top here, so I worked on the base a little bit more. That right there is going to be a window. I put the berry bushes in a new spot. I need to make the towers bigger because it's going to be one more block than that. Where it is now, it's going to be one more block higher. So I need to make the towers a little bit bigger. But like I said, I've started working on the base. I am going to put another window somewhere, probably over there. Yeah, probably over here. But we've been doing some more work. There we go. Okay. The server's a little bit laggy. That's mostly because my internet decided it was going to poop itself, and there was like a big rainstorm and everything. This is, I tried to bring a villager over here, and it didn't work out. He kind of died by a zombie when I finally got him over here. But if we head over to the square, that's what I'm calling it from now on. It's going to be the square. This is where we're going to be making all of our farms, except for the skeleton farm, because I can't move a spawner. But if we head over this way, back over to Z, oh my god, there's some lag. Oh yeah, there's definitely some lag in the server. That's what happens whenever your hotspot is not running the best. But if we head over here, oh, what the donkeys. Anyways, I made a cactus farm. Jade helped a little bit with the whole collection part of it. Squid Farm's still the same. It's going to be replaced with glass whenever we get enough, because we're going to make it into lime glass, stained glass. But if we open up the chest, which, whoa, we can, we're planning on making this at least 3 more layers high, probably a lot more. But yeah, at least we'll have a skeleton farm right beside the squid farm. It does not hurt the squid farm. Squid farm does not hurt the cactus farm. But yeah, we got that working. Other than that, that's all the stuff that's really happened. Except for Jade found diamonds whenever she was playing with the skeleton farm, because she was starting to build the skeleton farm whenever I decided that, or whenever the thunderstorm decided it was going to take out everything. Like the electric went off, everything, you know. Anyways, with that being said, that's going to do it for this episode of YuberCraft. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys hit the like button down below. Subscribe today if you are new. Make sure you guys check out my ARP videos, my 5PD videos, all of that jazz. Go ahead and check out YuberCraft Season 1 and 2 if you have not already. They were different than this, but they were definitely still fun seasons, especially Season 1. Season 2 was also fun. But other than that, that's gonna do it for this episode. Next episode, probably finish the skeleton farm and probably finish the house at least, or the base over here. Yeah, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.